Hey viewers and friends, Andrew back again and welcome to another video. The video that I posted last Sunday titled What I've Been Watching, it was a pretty big hit. Quite a few people really enjoyed it, so I've decided to come back for round two, and this will no doubt be an ongoing series that I post up every Sunday, just covering what I've been watching from my collection over the past week. So I've watched a total of 4 films and kind of a compilation trailer, a couple of those DVDs which I'll show off first. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Now just be aware there's probably going to be quite a bit of profanity and swearing in this video because I had a pretty mixed week. Yeah, unfortunately a couple of the movies that I watched weren't the greatest, but you'll find out what they were later on in the video. So first up is a couple of DVDs that I really wanted to give a mention and a shout out to. I highly recommend picking them up. I will be doing a more in-depth review and separate video on them possibly later today, but I'll quickly mention them now, and it is these two DVDs, Drive-In Delirium Volume 1 and Volume 2. Really love the artwork on both of those, and the back. And then this one. Oh, hang on, I showed that one, sorry. Then that one. And the back of that. So for those of you who aren't familiar with what these actually are, they're a 4-disc set of basically horror trailers. So you've pretty much got every genre covered, and they're pretty good. Overall, I thought the quality was good. It was a lot of fun watching. There's a ton of trailers, and I think there's about how many trailers are on each one? There's 350 on this one and 300 on that. So, you know, just a fun little thing to add to the collection. A lot of these trailers I'd never seen before, and it was pretty good. Quite a few of them run for over 2 minutes, so that was pretty cool. And it was also nice finding several movies that I want to check out properly. So yeah, I'd highly recommend picking these two up if you can. They're great additions to a collection. So they're currently $20 at JB Hi-Fi, so if you get a chance, definitely check these out and stay tuned for a separate video on them. Then the next one I put in was Halloween Resurrection, and yep, everyone is correct. This is pretty much a piece of shit. The fact that Michael Myers was in this movie couldn't even save it for me, and I love Michael Myers. But I will admit, the beginning of the movie with Jamie Lee Curtis in the hospital and the arrival of Michael Myers, I thought that was awesome. That really was a good beginning, and I thought, oh, okay, if it continues on similar to this, it might be alright. But it wasn't. Fucking Busta Rhymes in this, oh my god, he was fucking terrible. Trying to do the martial art thing on Michael, nah. This movie didn't work. It really is not, it's not needed. You don't really need to watch this movie. It doesn't really add anything, it adds nothing to the franchise. They shouldn't have even made this one. The ending to Halloween H2O was fine. They could have just left it at that, but no, they had to do this. I will hold on to it because I'm a huge fan of the series and for completion's sake. But if you're not really a serious fan of the Halloween series, or you don't necessarily need to own every movie in the franchise, don't even bother with this one. It's terrible. Then an even more fucking piece of shit movie is Halloween 2, the fucking Rob Zombie piece of shit. seriously, I don't know what the fuck Rob Zombie was thinking with this movie. This is absolute garbage. It is worse than Halloween Resurrection. I'm utterly ashamed that this is part of the Halloween franchise. I liked nothing about this movie, and I mean absolutely nothing. Michael Myers was way too brutal for my liking. His mask looked awful. Laurie Strode was a little bitch throughout the whole thing. I guess it was kind of alright with Sheriff Brackett and Danielle Harrison and Malcolm McDowell as Sam Loomis. They were okay. But yeah, just absolute shit. I can't believe that he went from the original Halloween remake that he did, which was actually pretty good, to this shit. He should never have attempted to make this movie. It is absolutely terrible. I do have the theatrical cut on the way because, again, I'm a completist when it comes to the series. I have no idea if this is the theatrical cut. I'm guessing not, because I'm pretty certain that the theatrical cut wasn't released here in Australia. This has the running time of 101 minutes, so if someone could let me know whether this is the director's cut or the theatrical. Hoping it's the director's cut, because I've heard a few people like the theatrical, but if this is the theatrical, seriously, I don't know why anyone likes this, but let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, this was absolutely fucking shit, and one of the worst horror movies that I've ever seen, and I'm so fucking ashamed that this is part of the Halloween franchise and has Michael Myers in it. Do not watch this movie. Anyone, if you're a fan of the Halloween series, do not watch this. I'm serious. Fucking shit. Then I also hired another movie, but it's back at the rental store now because I had to return it, and that is Boogeyman. It's basically a horror compilation of a ton of horror characters like Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Chucky, the Toolman from Phantasm, Jason Voorhees, Wishmaster, Pinhead, and there was a couple of other ones, Candyman, and there was a couple of other ones that I'd never heard of before. It wasn't too bad, but I was kind of expecting a little bit more from it. I wouldn't rush out and watch it. It's not really needed. I guess it's a fun little way of seeing some of your favourite icons and their kills, but yeah, nothing spectacular at all. So I don't think I'll ever be picking that one up, but it was a reasonably fun watch and something worth watching, I guess. And I will admit that I still haven't seen Hellraiser yet, but after seeing a scene from that, it looks fucking awesome. It looks really, really brutal, and yeah, definitely looking forward to checking that out. And the scene from that they showed of Wishmaster, that piqued my interest as well. So guys, if anyone has seen the Wishmaster movie, definitely let me know if it's worth checking out, worth picking up. I can pick it up for around $10. So yep, guys, if you've seen Wishmaster, please let me know. So yeah, overall that wasn't too bad, but I wouldn't really highly recommend it or rush out and pick it up or anything. But if you find it on the cheap, I guess it's a reasonably good one to add to the collection. Okay, now with all that out of the way, I will finish this video on a really, really good note. The watch of the week goes to this amazing movie called Re-Animator. I absolutely loved this. If you haven't checked this out, go out to the store or order a copy online ASAP. I had so much fun with this. It's really, really just a fun comedy horror with sci-fi elements, really, really good effects, and the splatter and gore were amazing, I thought. For those who aren't too familiar with it, it's about a medical student called Hubert West, and he's like a scientific genius. Basically, he moves to a new training college where he meets up with another aspiring medical student, and they start doing crazy experiments together by basically reanimating or bringing people back to life through brain cells. Like, they inject this stuff into their brain and it brings them back to life. yeah, I absolutely love this film. It reminded me a lot of the Evil Dead series, so if you're a fan of those movies and its humour, you will no doubt really enjoy this one. They kind of ripped off the Psycho theme music, and I think they might have got in trouble for that. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, the soundtrack's really good, but it completely reminded me of Psycho. I loved the ending. I'm definitely going to be checking out Bride of Re-Animator now, and if you've seen my recent pickup video from the Gold Coast, I did manage to find Beyond Re-Animator, so once I watch Bride of Re-Animator, I'll be watching that one. But yeah, this is an exceptional movie. If you don't own it, it is well worth adding to the collection. And again, you don't really need to be a hardcore horror fan to enjoy this one. I think the majority of people definitely should check this out, and I'm sure you'll get some enjoyment from it. So yeah, it just blends everything in really, really well, I thought, and yeah, it's a great movie. So that's Re-Animator. And that is it for this video. Definitely let me know what you think in the comment section below if you've seen any of these movies. And as always, thanks a lot for watching.